What's going on, everybody? It is your favorite crypto YouTuber. Your host, Crypto Glenn, is back. I know we have been apart for far too long. It's been about a month and a half, 2 months really. And I just want you to know that I thought about you every day. I never forgot about you, ever. It is so good to be here with you guys again. I always did love doing these videos, talking about all things crypto related. You can see here on the screen, it's the official Crypto Glenn Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, definitely please be sure to do so. And if you have been following me for any period of time here, you know I've been kind of hinting at this NFTR thing. We're going to get into that here in this video in just a moment. I want to start talking to you guys about some NFTs. We've covered NFTs briefly on this channel before, but now we're in the thick of things. NFTs are running rampant, and the reason for my absence was I have actually been consulting on some NFT projects, some that I can talk about, some that I cannot. Obviously, the ones I can't talk about, we won't get into today, but the ones that I can, we're definitely going to cover. Yesterday on Twitter, about 10 hours ago, I don't really sleep, right? So about 10 hours ago, I asked you guys who had the better promo video. Was it Megaverse? Was it Hypebeast Gang? And let's just go ahead and take a look at that. Here's the video from the Megaverse pre-launch a month and a half ago, I believe it was, followed up by the Hypebeast video. And we're going to talk about Hypebeast today. Really just a phenomenal artwork, and I love the progression that we're seeing coming out of NFTs. I think the artwork is getting better, the use cases are getting better, and that's something, you know, that we should definitely highlight here. So here we have Hatebeast. I'm so used to saying Hypebeast, you know, that brand. Hatebeast, like what they did with the lettering here. My initial thoughts right off the bat is the website is extremely high res. The artwork is extremely high quality. I love the branding. The black and red color scheme is always going to get a nod from me because this is one of my favorite colorways on anything, whether it be cars, shoes, apparel, website development, anything. So Hatebeast, what is it? Here we have 8,000 unique NFTs. They're fully done in 3D, built to unite the ape metaverse. This is pretty cool. I actually really like how the website is laid out here. They don't really have too much information laid out on the website. Don't really give you the rundown of what it is. So, you know, we're just going to jump over here to the Discord and see if we can unpack this. Okay, so here we have a little bit of rundown about the team. Maybe we'll go into some of the project here. Hatebeast was founded by a renowned digital artist, Digi, aka Matt Sapien. I haven't really heard of Digi before, but just again looking at the artwork that's here, if he's behind this, I mean, this is some pretty solid work, so I'll go ahead and give him some credit on that. About the team, Hatebeast was founded by, again, digital artist by the name of Digi. These are his hapes and soon to be yours. Look after them. The roadmap is a world try saying that 3 times fast. The roadmap world utility is led by thoughtful internet ghosts and game designers throughout. He wants to bring the apes together, all of them. Okay, so just some vague information here. We're not really getting into the meat and potatoes. Let's go ahead and take a farther look down, see if we can find some more information. This looks like here we're just kind of outlining the actual development team here. We've got Terrell, who's actually in charge of the utility and the roadmap. Strategy is being headed up by Justin Carl. The code and contracts have been done by a gentleman by the name of Rick, who's the head of tech. Let's see what we have down here. When we'll be able to mint. They don't actually have an official mint date yet. They're just kind of aiming for December. Will there be a pre-sale event? You tell us. We're building a community. There will be a whitelist for early supporters of the project, and we want to avoid the problem that other projects have had with bots to be fair and equitable to everyone. I appreciate that because, man, you know, you hear about some of the catastrophes that happen with Megaverse, and I really like Megaverse, really like the artwork. I'm still looking to get my hands on a Megaverse, just, you know, waiting at the right price point. But it seems like someone was able to crack the code, get in with bots, and I think that gentleman walked away with 1,700 Megaverses. So if they're able to kind of negate that for this project, I think there's going to be a lot of happy people there. So I can definitely appreciate them wanting to kind of get the lay of the land down and get certain items worked out before they jump into just saying, hey, we're going to have a pre-list or a whitelist, and kind of give that rundown. because it seems like the more information you give up front, the more you give people the ability to try and break the system and figure out hacks to give it an unfair launch. So I can appreciate for what they're doing here. Will there be giveaways? Sure. We're haps, not monsters. Stay tuned. What is the hap walk? Be patient, friends. Okay, yeah, so there's not really a whole lot of information here. But again, if you're looking at the video, where's the video? I'm just going to turn that down. I don't want you guys to get blinded. But it seems like, there's a catwalk there. There's a lot of this high fashion, nice colorways, red and white, red and black, accessories, boots, helmets. So it seems like this is going to be something that is going to be tailored around, fashion, which if that's the case, that's awesome because, again, I'd wear that jacket, that shirt, kind of have to see what that says. But I do like if this is kind of like an embroidered, maybe like a baseball jersey here, that kind of style, or a nice little windbreaker. This is cool if you're just going out to get like some milk, eggs at the grocery store. Nice little low-key, unassuming logo there. This, what is this, a bucket hat, leather fitted cap, Janet Jackson hat. Kind of reminds me of the hat Janet Jackson wore on Rhythm Nation. I'm kind of dating myself here, but you get the idea. And of course, a beanie. So, if this is what they're going after, I think tailoring the project in this regard is going to it's going to pay them dividends because, it looks like a lot of stuff is just high quality. Ultimately, if they are going the merch route, what it's going to come down to is the suppliers, the manufacturers. If you team up with high quality manufacturers and you can get the real life merch to look as it does here, you're going to be fine. But if you go with a crappy drop shipping service, that's going to take away from your brand. So I think they have some work to do ahead of them. I do like what they have going on. The total amount, I believe they said, is going to be 8,000. Is that right? Yes, 8,000 unique PFP. PFP stands for profile picture, in case anybody was out there that was wondering. So we're going to keep an eye on Hate Beast. Am I following them? Nope. We're going to drop them a follow now, I believe. Yes, I am following them here on the Discord. And yeah, let's see what else we have to talk to you guys about today. So right away here, this project is known as Boob-eath. Now, when I first heard the name of the project, I instantly fell in love with it. Boob-eath. I'm always going to be a huge fan of projects that have a clever play on words. And the fact that this wasn't already taken, I'm astounded. I'm blown away. Boob-eath. Boob-eath. When you say it faster, Boob-eath, it sounds like you're saying boobies. I love it. So it's basically 10,000 hand-drawn breasts on the Ethereum blockchain, helping further breast cancer research while providing collectors with real-world utility. Huge fan of that. I love that. Here you kind of have a strolling image or a GIF of what the artwork is more than likely going to look like. I like it. It's high quality. Looks like it was done tastefully, and there's a lot of really unique attributes. It's a well-known assumption that NFTs of tomorrow will get you into a concert, a sporting event, E3, CES. If we know it's coming, why wait for it to get here? Let's create it today. Boob-eath is the first NFT to hold the R designation, making it essentially the first NFT R in the space. That's pretty cool. So what real-world utility does Boob-eath provide, and how was the concept for this NFT R developed? Now, in case anybody's wondering, I did do some research on the back end of this. There's no real significant difference between an NFT and an NFT-R. The only substantial difference is when you're looking for NFT projects, that R designation represents, it actually has real world utility. Okay. So let's take a look here. They go over the why. With the timing of the release of this project, it would be fitting to look at making an impact on smaller breast cancer research organizations. Breast cancer became the most common cancer globally in 2001, and now makes up of 12% of all yearly cancer cases worldwide. Wow. So I did have an opportunity to actually do some consulting on this project with these guys, and from where they were at when the project was first conceptualized to where we're at now, I think it's grown tremendously. I can tell you, the artwork did not look like this at all. It was very much different, and if I can get a picture of it, I'll actually show it to you guys here. So when we look at the actual real world utility And what this means for developers, having a pair of BooBETH, again, I love that, grants you access to the community where you vote on which kinds of NFT/crypto projects you want to learn how to create. We'll focus on projects that are gaining traction in the space. With that knowledge, you can create value for future collectors of collections you create. So basically what the takeaway from this is essentially, if you have a pair of the BooBeaths, you're going to be initiated into the community. The community is going to vote to say, hey, we want to learn how to create this kind of project. And then the dev team from this project or other projects that the dev team has relationships with, they're going to come in and they're going to show you guys how to actually create these projects. So it's going to greatly reduce the learning curve, right? That normally you would have whenever you're trying to learn how to create something like a 10K PFP project. They're going to give you the code. They're going to give you the contracts that are needed, and you're essentially going to watch them and code along with them as they do it. Super cool. That is huge utility. And to my knowledge, this has not been done at all. When you say real world utility, this is real world utility. It's one thing to find an NFT that you like and to flip it. It's a completely different animal altogether to have the keys to the castle or the keys to the car and figure out how to actually drive it, how to develop it, how to program it, how to create it. Because then you're not beholden to just this one NFT doing well. You're only beholden to the amount of ideas that you have in your drive to put those ideas into motion. So I think when word gets out on BooBeath here, this is going to be a game changer. I really like what they did with the website. Again, the website version 1 did not look like this. I love that you have the transparent background here. You can kind of see more variants of these BooBeaths here in the background. Let's take a look here at the roadmap 1.0. So it looks like at 0%, the BooBeath program starts. Members are free to join the social and Discord to stay up to date with developments. They want to take a poll to see what kind of projects collectors want to learn how to create. At 25% begins the process of making donations to smaller breast cancer research firms chosen by Boob-eath community. Now, I'm a huge fan of this because if you've studied business, if you look at business, it's blatantly clear that the foundations at the top, the bigger foundations, the money doesn't always get spent the most efficiently. And maybe as you go and, those organizations grow, they tend to lose their way, and it becomes more about actually bringing in more money versus actually finding a cure for certain things. I'm just going to be frank with you. So the fact that they want to target smaller breast cancer research firms is huge, because a lot of times those smaller firms, they need more money on a readily basis, and even they can make greater strides with smaller donations. So this I think is going to have a pretty significant impact on the research firms that they in fact do interact with. At 25%, for holders will win 0.4 ETH as a giveaway. 50%, there's going to be NFT giveaways from members of the Boob-eath community. Members of the Boob-eath development team and noted tier 1 NFT collections. I'd like to know what metric do they use to gauge tier 1 NFT collections? At 75%, the official listing of the project on Rarity Tools. That's always a good idea. And merch contest launch. That's really cool. And it looks like once you get to 75%, there's going to be a weekly reward contest. So maybe there's going to be a contest, and obviously those who win, there's going to be weekly rewards to be had. At 100%, they're going to use the community wallet to sweep the floor. Airdrops of the second installment for BooBeath holders. That's pretty cool. And how-to tutorials with dev from various projects will take place on a regular schedule. I like that. So it looks like they've got a pretty significant roadmap here. I have been taking a look at some other publications online, and we'll cover those in just a minute here. That might give us more insight as to how the roadmap might work. Let's take a look here at the team members here. So Viper, the PM, I'm assuming that's project manager, longtime crypto researcher and real life project manager. Yep. Viper has built his network as a developer for a handful of projects prior to the bull run of 2.0. The crypto space, Viper serves as a project manager on the Boob-eath project. Kevin Su, developer and huge ETH supporter. Kevin started his journey in crypto as a level 1 developer in 2008 while hitting his stride in 2019, helping develop ERC20 projects to help educational settings. To be ERC20 projects to be, maybe it's supposed to say to be used in educational settings. Count serves as the assistant lead developer on the Boob-eath project. Crypto Abe, lead dev. Lover of blockchain, Solidity dev, resident introvert. Abe loves getting his hands dirty with coding and helping new folks understand the foundation of development when it comes to blockchain. I like that. So Fox here is your artist, probably an individual responsible for actually making these Boob-eaths. NFT lover and traditional NFT and lover of history, traditional art, as well as NFTs. Fox has spent the last 6 years in art galleries as an assistant curator. Since finding NFTs, Fox is looking to collaborate more on projects helping with art design. That's so cool. So it looks like here at the footer, they just kind of have some of the links to their socials. You can visit us on OpenSea and social media, their Discord, their Twitter, their OpenSea, and the Reddit. Let's take a look here at their Twitter. So again, this is going to be a very, very new project. Looks like they just joined back in September of 2021, and they have 3 followers right now. I assume, I like that, the hairy nipple. So, it looks like it's a group of people that have a decent sense of humor. I like that. So when I, started consulting with these guys on the project, this is really what a lot of the artwork looked like. And I don't think Fox was a part of the team at that point in time. But since then, you can see, this thing has changed. It stayed true to its roots, but the quality has gotten significantly better. F Cancer, I really like that. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a rare one. I just like the amount of detail that they have in the work. The backgrounds, I think, are truly, truly amazing. I like how they have taken from, other projects and paid homage as, just kind of saying, hey, we're here in the NFT space as well. That's just good, clean work. Looks like the nipples there are the ETH logo. And the areolas look like they may actually be tattooed hearts of sort. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, so I'm a huge fan of the artwork. I assume that this project is going to grow 1,000-fold when word gets out about this. And I'm surprised there's not a whole lot of other people that are talking about it. Looks like they have a giveaway here. Celebrate this weekend. We're giving away this V1 Boob-eath NFT. I know we've come a long way. So all you have to do is tag 2 friends. You need to follow the Boob-eath page here on Twitter, and you need to like and retweet. Try saying that 3 times fast. The winner will be announced Sunday evening. So I look forward to seeing who's going to win that. I'm actually going to enter that one myself. So yes, I am following them. Let's take a look here at their Discord. Okay, so I thought I wasn't following them on Twitter, but I am, so I must have had it mixed up, and I must not have been following them here. So we're going to go ahead and just hit that. All right, so it looks like the Discord has kind of just really been established. Looks like a couple days ago, they said the website should be live very soon here before days end. Please stay tuned. So this is things that I like to see, right? Whenever I'm looking at a project, even though this isn't a part of the official roadmap, what this tells me here is that when they make a post saying that they're going to do something, it's done, right? We just took a look at the website there. Here it is. The website is officially up and running, so people can come in, they can look at it, and they can see, what's going on. Obviously, they've got the mint soon button there. I wonder if they have a date. Nope. Here. That's their official link. Announcements. It just kind of outlines what the announcement page is going to be used for. Taking a look here at the sneak peek of the artwork. Even some of the colorways that they have, they just really complement each other. Really good. Really good. Like I said, this project has come a long way since I first had the opportunity to speak with these guys and just kind of help them find their way a little bit. I'm very excited about this project. I'm not paid by them. If they want to give me some NFTs, I would gladly accept them because I do like the artwork. I'm just happy to see that, the amount of strides that they've made. Okay, those out there, I had to refresh the actual project there, but that's okay. So it looks like when you get to the page here, if you actually click on the project here in the Start Here channel, it just kind of gives you a little bit of a rundown of the project, much of which was talked about on the website, as it should have been. So they have a frequently asked question here when they want to know how many Boob-eath will be available. It's going to be 10,000. When will I be able to mint a pair of Boob-eath? NFT projects are fluid by nature. Dates may change depending on the temperature of the community. Project development, as of now, we're looking at mid-October. It's going to be on the Ethereum blockchain. It's going to cost 0.75 ETH. Yeah, actually, you know what? That price isn't really bad when you think about what you're actually getting here. So, and again, if I'm reading into this correctly, and I believe that I am, what's going to happen is if you hold this, and I don't just think they're going to teach you how to do a 10K PFP project for an NFT. I think any project that the community votes on, they're going to teach you how to do it, which is awesome. And you're getting all that for 0.75 ETH. That's pennies compared to what one of these projects, you know, if you were to take the information and use it, what your return on investment might be. And I like that they're not doing necessarily like a token with like liquidity and all that jazz, because those projects are going to be scrutinized in the future here, if not totally removed from OpenSea, possibly looked at by the SEC and all that jazz. And I think you're starting to see that with some projects already. Looks like the secondary royalty rates are going to be 2.5%. Do you have a long-term roadmap? The roadmap is available on our website and Discord, and will update over time. Website is in production. Okay, see? So I'm talking about, so this was done October 8th. The website just went live a couple of days ago, and they are saying that the roadmap is going to be fluid. So they're not just beholden to what's on there now. I like that. That tells me that that's a project that's got long-term vision. Will there be giveaways? Yes, there will be giveaways. The giveaways will be massive. You should keep an eye on the giveaway channel for more information. So down here, it looks like they've got roles. So it looks like verified. Everyone hates a server filled with bots. Yes, we do. Spammers can bet that. The community member will need to be verified. The brawl is designed to be the most active members in the community. You can call this the biggest supporters. I like that. Whoever is behind this, like, they have a really good sense of humor. The cups are our team members. It's good to have you here. The Boob-eath police. Obviously, these are the mods. Don't get out of hand and you'll be just fine. Don't get out of line and you'll be just fine. Awesome. Here are the official links. Again, looks like they're on Reddit. They're on Discord. They're on Twitter. They have at their website. About HTML. Okay, so it looks like it's probably the same site that we saw before. So I like this. So any NFT project that you go to, you should most definitely have a section where they have official links, because you don't want to go around clicking random links. I remember when Mechaverse was going through its launch, I was getting DMs daily, hourly, by the minute with fake profiles pretending to be Mechaverse with URLs that did not match up with the real authentic URL. So if you're going to be an NFT project, please make sure that they at least have a section in their Discord where they are specifically talking about the official links, and use those links. Don't deviate outside those links. So again, it looks like the Discord, it looks like the Twitter, and it looks like the website are all pretty much brand new. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of what I'm seeing here. If these guys are able to pull this off and just teach people how to make certain projects, you're going to teach a lot of people how to fish, so to speak, and that's going to in turn pay dividends for everyone. So I'm going to keep my eye on Boob-eath. I'm going to do more videos on them as more information becomes available. And if you're not following them, you can find them on Twitter at Boob-eath NFT. Again, I love that name, Boob-eath. I can't believe like no one got to that sooner. Or I mean, given where we're at right now, I can't believe that name was still available. So yeah, guys, all I want to bring you for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always being a supporter. If you have not followed me on Twitter, please be sure to do so at Crypto Glenn. You can always follow me on YouTube at Crypto Glenn. I believe we're at 706 subscribers. Let's push that up to 1,000. I can't do this without you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. we're talking more NFTs. So if there are more NFTs you want to see, if you want me to recap, if you want me to do another video on an NFT project, maybe one that I've already covered, just let me know. I'm here for you guys, here to help you out. Obviously, this isn't financial advice, but just let's open the dialogue. Let's have a conversation, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.